Hi guys, welcome to my channel after a long time. I think it's been over 8 to 9 or maybe 10 months since I posted on YouTube. So I'm not going to drag the intro and talk about why I was not posting or stuff like that, because to be very honest, I was just being lazy and inconsistent, and yeah, there's no excuse for it. Cutting it short, I'm finally back, and hopefully you'll see my face every week on your YouTube feed. And while I'm at it, let me just say it, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get to see the notifications. And that's about the little update. Let's talk about today's video now. So in today's video, I am going to get ready with you guys using some of my current favorite beauty products, and there aren't necessarily a lot of new launches in this video. There are a few here and there that have really stood out from the rest, and that's why I've included them in this video. And yeah, all of these are completely easily available in India, so there's not going to be an issue about that. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Starting right off with the primer, I have the Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect makeup primer. This is such an amazing primer. This really, if you have large pores, totally check this one out. It's super amazing and it really blurs your pores out. So I'm not going to take a lot of it, just that much. I think that's a little too less, but we'll see. So I like to warm up all of my primers between my fingers, and then I just put it right around my nose and then around on the cheek. I'm going to take a little bit more for my forehead and the chin area, just about that much, and again rubbing it in my fingers to warm the product up, putting it on the chin and on the forehead. So this gives a very smooth texture to the skin, and my foundation really glides on like butter on top of this. So for foundation, I currently have two favorite products. First one is the L'Oreal True Match foundation, which is a dewy skin-like foundation with amazing coverage. And the other one is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Fresh foundation. So the Maybelline one is a completely full coverage matte foundation, and this one, like I mentioned, is more of a skin-like dewy finish foundation, but it also has enough coverage. So for today, I'm going for the True Match foundation from L'Oreal and not the Superstay one. I think I will use it in the next video. So this is a very runny foundation. As you can see, one pump is usually more than enough for me, and then I'll just start dabbing it around. I've become more of a skin tint or a tinted moisturizer kind of a person recently, I feel like, and if I want coverage, I would just go on with the concealer on top of it. And yeah, I would not like to cake up my face a lot. For concealer, I'm currently loving the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I'm in the shade C7. So I'm doing the same inner corner and outer corner technique since I think a year now. And for concealer brush, guys, this is the one that I've been loving recently. This is from Cups and Lashes, and this is their F011. This is a great brush to just reach your inner corner well. It just packs up the product really well and also blends it very seamlessly without losing the coverage. You will get full coverage when you use this brush. There are not a lot of concealer brushes that reach my inner corner quite well, but this one surely fits in so well into the inner corner socket. It's just amazing. So this is what it looks like once it's on, and before it starts creasing, let's set it up. And for that, I'm using this palette from Wet n Wild. This is their contouring palette, and they have a banana shade and a contour shade in this one. So this can be a little bit heavy, so make sure you're dusting the excess off really well. And then I'm not going to bake. I hate the baking techniques now. I'm just taking a little bit of powder and just setting it all in. And I also set my eyelids because summer's going on, and if I don't, it's going to crease up. Now for brows today, I'm using the Lakme Absolute Micro Brow Perfector. This is in the shade Charcoal. It's very precise and has a very tiny tip, so you can be all precise with your baby hair that we draw in the front of the brow. It also comes with a spoolie at the back, so that's even better. It's not the most affordable one out there, but I also love the NYX microbrow pencil, but it's also near the same price point as this one, I believe. I'd like to give my face a little bit of shape, so I'm using this contour shade, and it's pretty pigmented, so make sure you dab up the excess. I just do it on the edges really well, pushing it to my hairline. Now for the eyes, I am going to keep it very simple, and I feel like doing a smoked out lower and upper lash line. I think it's a lot in the trend these days. I'm seeing it everywhere. And for that, I'm using the Lakme Iconic Kajal in the shade brown. I'm just going to focus it on the outside, and then when I smudge it, I'm going to take it in. Now I'm also going to do the lower lash line. I'm just trying to buff it a little bit and make it more smoky, and do it very quickly, because once this is set in its place, it's not going to move. Once it looks something like this, I'm going to take the Lakme Spotlight eyeshadow palette in Smoking Glam, and I am going to take this shade, which is a brown, chocolate brown. I'm going to smoke it slightly on top of the kajal that we just put on. These palettes are again one of my favorites these days because of how pigmented they are, and they're also not very expensive, and the color schemes are very impressive and very versatile as well. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and I'll just clean up the edge to give it a more sharp look. Once it's looking like that, I'm going to quickly go off camera, do the other eye, and I'll be right back. I'm also feeling like adding a little bit of gold, or maybe let's add this silver on the lid. So I'm going to stop right here and add some lashes quickly, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the lashes are on, and now it's time to move on to blush, and for that I am using the Myglamm Play Strawberry Blush. I like to place it right over here. Now moving on to highlighter, I am currently obsessed with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. I used to use a different shade in this one earlier, but I recently got my hands on this one. This is in the shade Blossom Glow, and it's so pretty and so beautiful. If you're not aware of Wet n Wild highlighter formulas, they're blinding. It's super beautiful and they just melt into your skin. And I've just put it right over here on top of my cheekbones, and I don't like to take my highlighter all over here and here and here and everywhere. I'm just not that person anymore. Look at that glow, guys. Look at it. It's so pretty, and it will just settle into your skin and make it look like you're glowing from within in like 10 minutes. Just give it some time. Then the nose bridge, and then the tip. Now for the last and final step, let's move on to lips, and for that I have a very amazing product that nobody is talking about. I have no idea why. Maybe not a lot of people have come across it, or I don't know what the case is, but it is amazing. So I'm talking about the Flawless Lip Gloss from Miniso in the shade, wait, which is the shade? 01 Tea Rose. It looks like this. It's a super beautiful color and the finish is amazing. This is what the shade looks like. I don't have a matte lipstick that I want to talk about because I have stopped wearing matte lipsticks, so I'm going to talk about the other gloss that I'm loving currently, and that is this one from Lakme Absolute. I think it's been a lot of Lakme in today's video, and this is not sponsored by them. I wish it was, but it's not. But anyways, this is a gloss that I've been loving. I have all the shades in this gloss and they were quite amazing. All of the shades, the shade range that they've chosen is amazing for the range, and yeah. And that's it. This is the final finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And also, if you have any other looks that you would want me to try, drop them in the comment section below, or you can DM them to me over on Instagram, which is here somewhere on the screen. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.